we're back. Circling Back podcast presented by Vizzy Hard Seltzer, the only hard seltzer out there with vitamin C and superfruit acerola. My name's Will DeFries. To my right, David Carter. Rough.
Let's go, 10K. Let's fight against COVID, baby. All right, let's go.
What's up, man?
Dude, that sounded like Peter from The Bachelor. Is that you or Peter?
No, that's me.
Dude, that's
Let's
crazy.
Go. Let's raise his money. Dillon, let's go. Why are you still against raising money?
That is so cringy, man.
No, it's not.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Like, that's not motivating anybody. I'm not motivated by that. Get out of here, dude.
I'm doing some intel on my phone. What's the word? I'm doing a video sweep on my phone, just looking for all the old stuff that I may have overlooked.
A deep dive?
A deep dive.
How about that?
And I found a lot of useless things, a lot of things that were just complete failures that have no point on, like, it's just taking up space on my phone. But every now and then you'll find stuff like that. And I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.
I've been doing the exact same thing, and I feel like a week ago I just started sending Dave like random ass videos that I had on my phone from like 2016.
Honestly, probably a third of it is just us at Match El Rancho in the last 5 years, just eating fajitas.
It's fair.
just one sizzle after another.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Yeah, that's honestly what it is. And you know, some of the Instagram lives, it saves the entire thing to your phone.
Oh yeah.
I started to watch one, and then I had to immediately punch out. It was just too embarrassing.
I think I have the entire one from my wedding somewhere on my phone.
Really?
I think so. I could be wrong.
Oh, I remember that one. That was a fun one.
I'm surprised because
Oh.
you got really drunk at my wedding and had to get led back to your room by like adults.
And is not adults. I am an adult.
No, the adults.
Like,
The adults there
like
had
we
to
were just
lead
a
you
bunch
back.
of kids just hanging. No, that was fun.
My mom said you threw up in the pool.
Stop.
Just kidding.
Stop.
You're down bad. You're not down that bad. Dude, how's Dylan Chevry doing today?
Oh man, really good, really good. I'm not down bad. I'm actually doing quite well. Thank you.
Oh, look at this guy.
Wow, must be nice, dude.
Everybody's over here like just trying to get by in this tough economy, and you're over here. I'm doing great.
I'm not.
I'm on fire.
Okay, that's not really what I mean. I just had a solid, laid back, casual weekend. That's all.
Oh,
Good stuff, man.
Okay, dude.
Okay.
Laid back
Started
with your mind on your money.
A new show. Oh, can I sneak something in real quick?
That's what. Okay.
What?
What?
This is about Roback. We have a new code. Backer 20.
Yeah,
it's off the top.
You're the only person not wearing Roback in here. Right
I know.
now.
I know.
What's your
Pretty
problem?
embarrassing.
Real quick,
for
off
you.
the top, Backer 20 is the new code. The other one's been compromised. Load the card up. It's a one-time use. Load it up.
Before we jump into it, Will, I've got an announcement,
What?
and I don't mean to jump ahead, but there is a segment, correct, specifically allocated to me for this.
You're gonna do it during Fun and Easy Banter?
You can do it right now?
I am, and I just can't wait.
Just
My
a
announcement.
sneaky announcement alert?
Here it is. Ready? Dylan is rewatching The Wire.
Wow. Yeah, Dylan said he was watching a new show.
I'm not rewatching The Wire.
Oh, you've never watched it?
I'm watching The Wire.
I am rewatching The Wire while Dylan watches The Wire for the first time, and Will, I don't know, I can't remember your Wire prowess.
My Wire prowess was that I was renting it on DVD from my local video store in northern Michigan, and then when I went back to go get the third DVD, they didn't have it, and so I had to stop watching The Wire.
What season did you cut out on?
Season 1.
Oh, that's
Oh,
tough.
So I've seen most of season 1, but I had to stop, and I never got back into it for some reason. But if you run the tape, and if you could actually like Control F times that we've talked about The Wire on this podcast, I've pretended like I've seen the whole thing, so I didn't sound like a loser in front of Dave.
And here I was
I would
just never
never-
having seen it.
Yeah, I assume so with you. No offense.
I don't think I ever like made
Not
any
taken.
claims to seeing it, but like you've definitely looked at me and been like, "Will, you've seen The Wire," and I've nodded along like, "Yeah, dude, for sure."
Dude, white dudes in their 30s love telling people they've seen The Wire.
Yeah.
The first few episodes they're long ones.
A few of those guys are just down bad.
They're
you
down
know?
bad for sure.
A few of them are.
For sure, dude.
Yeah. Actually, Brittany got me into it. She's like, you gotta watch The Wire. We watched the first episode at her place. I was like, this is tight.
Hey now.
So I watched like 4 more in my crib.
Wow, dude.
Yeah. So
It took a lady to get you to watch The Wire.
it's not like
Dave's been singing the praises for years.
but no one's actually tried to get me to watch it. I mean, it's always been like on my to-do list, but I've never taken it too seriously. And finally, she was like, "Yeah, let's just watch an episode." Like, okay, That's all I needed. I needed just a little nudge over the fence, just a little nudge. That's what she did.
I'm surprised you didn't try to jump over the fence yourself and then just like shatter your ankle on your way down.
Come on, man.
Got him.
Serious injuries are something you're prone to.
I've had just one.
It wasn't that serious.
Yeah,
It could have been.
just a little fracture.
We've talked about this. It's truly the most impressive thing you've ever done is by not shattering your leg.
Yeah, but I was still down bad though.
Didn't you say your rap name's Little Fracture?
Oh yeah.
That's my buddy out in West Texas, Lil Frack.
I like Little Frack.
That's good.
They're doing pretty well right now.
Yeah.
Good.
He's not down bad.
No, they're doing. I mean, Midland's booming.
Should we get some announcements out of the way, of which there are many?
Yes.
We got some good ones, too. First and foremost, go follow Circling Back Pod and Wash Media on the Grom.
Add me on the ground.
Not to brag, but, like, yeah, we're kind of real boys now.
Yeah, we're on the reels.
Dude, we're real ones.
I keep it real.
Dude, we have to keep it real.
Yeah.
Yeah, not to brag, but, like, our first reel did 14,000, views in the first weekend.
Just a casual 14K, no bigs.
Not a huge deal.
No bigs.
We're also on TikTok. You can go mash that TikTok button
TikTok,
as
you
well.
don't stop.
Sounds
I
like
always
we're
say that.
kind of like a real big fish.
Wow.
in a real small
Are we
pond.
selling out?
With me tonight.
Also, go leave a review and 5-star rating. Tell a friend about the podcast or 1,000 friends about the podcast. We don't really discriminate either way. It'd be cool if you had 1,000.
Tell your favorite cousin.
Yeah.
Reach out.
Yeah. Send us a screenshot
Tell
of you
your
texting
grandmother.
your favorite cousin.
Text your grandmother with,
Yeah.
with the link to the
Your
pod.
grandma don't have a cell phone.
Yes, she does. She'll figure it out.
I don't know how to do this Patreon.
Grab grandma's credit card. I'm just
This
kidding.
one's
Don't
my
do that.
burner.
Don't do that.
Also, go check out youtube.com/washmedia. Everything's up on there as well. Washmedia.shop for your Washed Athletic Club gear. Eyes emoji. Is there more coming? Who knows? Hard to say.
I'll be looking out for it on my Prime Code phone.
Yeah, I'm an athlete. Also, Patreon, big announcement. We're doing Worst Of tomorrow. It's been a long time since we've had a Worst Of episode hit the timeline. Very excited for this. If you want to send in your own story, I got news for you. We're probably already full for this week, but we can do them in the future. These depend on y'all.
I would like to sneak in one little.
Can I first say how people can send their stories in?
Fine.
Quit it.
Worst Of at washedmedia.com, or head over to washedmedia.com and just fill out the form on the Worst Of page. Like I said, we got a bunch of stories in the hopper, but we can always use more. We'll keep doing the Worst Of as long as we got the stories coming in, so just make it happen. And then, as always, we have voicemails on Fridays. And now, for the announcement that everyone's been waiting for from Dillon.
This is a sneaky announcement number 2. I was on brunch.
Oh, yes.
They did a video posted last week on their Patreon. Check out the brunch Patreon. Those guys. Thank you. That's not Grom, but
Have me on
still.
Patreon.
Yeah, it kind of works.
Yeah, Patreon.
Similar reflection.
Those guys are freaking hilarious. I was just pretty much just laughing. I feel like I was like the only one for a stand-up set and a comedy show, and they were just like bouncing bits off me, and it was absolutely hilarious.
That's
Those
a good compliment.
Those guys are so funny.
I was cracking up just watching the video before. We had a meeting on Friday, and I spent the half hour before not preparing for the meeting, but just watching that video, and I was cracking up.
I mean, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. And I just laughed the entire time. It was really so. Check it out, brunch, Patreon.
Find you a boy that gasses you up just like DJ does when Pete's about to spit
Dude,
facts.
I was losing my mind. That was so funny.
Should we recap this weekend in fun presented by Sunday? No one's doing presenting this weekend in fun presented by the day of the week. Oh no, that's not a day of the week. That's just our friends over at Sunday.
That's right.
Get your yard up. Instead of drip, it's your yard. Get your yard up.
You know, spring's just around the corner, and that means it's time to get the lawn on track. I know. The last thing anyone needs is another complicated or toxic lawn product, but Sunday isn't just another lawn care product. It's a customized lawn plan that works with nature.
Yep.
Imagine not working with nature. They take all the guesswork and unwanted chemicals, more importantly, so you can grow a beautiful lawn that's better for people, pets, and the planet. You guys are both certified lawn boys.
I am, and I'll tell you what. After this winter storm we had, you guys hear about this?
I did.
Sunday has its work cut out for it because my lawn needs it badly, and I can't wait to see what happens, man. It's time.
Dude, did you do their free lawn analysis tool that took care of all the details that you didn't want to do?
I did.
They've got like my lawn mapped out. They have like GPS and all sorts of technology.
Tells you what kind of soil you have in there.
They know everything about it. They sent me a proprietary blend just to cut. It's like, all right, you need this, 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 and this. Threw in some extras. I got the weed or the mosquito and tick spray that's pet friendly and kid friendly and everything.
Let's go.
They set me up.
Do you know what's tight about them? They have ingredients in their stuff that you can actually like pronounce and you actually know what they are. It's not a bunch of scientific words like beep, bop, boom, bop, beep.
Like, I know what nitrogen is. I go nitro all the time.
Yeah. Well, they also have seaweed, iron, molasses, so your lawn can grow better and you can feel better about it. Like we said, you just have to put in your home address, and their free lawn analysis tool takes care of the rest all in just seconds. It uses soil and climate data to create a tailored nutrient plan so you get all the stuff your lawn needs and nothing it doesn't. Sunday explains exactly what you get and why, and everything is waiting at your door when you need it. All you have to do is attach the ready-to-use pouch to a garden hose, and then you just spray. Lawn care used to take up an entire day for a lot of people, and guess what? Not anymore. It takes less than 15 minutes. 15 minutes! Best of all, this stuff really works. Everyone's lawns are just dope right now.
Also, like, this isn't in the talking points, but Sunday has like one of the more aesthetically pleasing vibes of any lawn care company ever, right? Like, this is just what you want.
I mean, I also have like an entity that has to do with the word Sunday, and like
Correct.
I'm looking at their stuff, and I'm like, damn, are they chiller than me?
Dave is a big packaging guy. Like, if you want Dave
He
to
loves
buy
it.
your product, just have a dope package.
Yeah. I judge the book by its cover.
You certainly do.
Well, let Sunday take the guesswork out of growing a greener, more beautiful lawn this spring. Visit getsunday.com/steam to get $20 off your custom lawn plan at checkout. That's $20 off your custom lawn plan at getsunday.com/steam. Dillon, what'd you do this weekend?
Thank you for asking. Well, I'd love to tell everyone what I did this weekend. Not a whole lot. I watched a lot of basketball.
Dude,
I
hell yeah.
spent a lot of time on the couch. I got some walks in. I took Stella to the park. That was great. I wanted to hang out with my friends on Saturday, so I sent a text out saying who's trying to catch a vibe today. And Dave was like, "Oh, I'm drinking Vizzies by myself." And Will, who
That's
knows?
true. I was.
Will was probably, who knows what Will's doing?
Dude, you should
Not
have came
hanging out-
over.
Not hanging out with me. Well, I didn't get an invite.
I was
Dave.
drinking Vizzies in the garage.
I very specifically
Alone.
said, "Who's trying to catch a vibe today?" And no one responded except for
Here, I will be. Let me be.
I responded
honest with
just
you.
I wanted to catch a vibe.
Will
with my
did, and I
friends.
was hoping something would spin up between y'all that I would have the option on jumping in. My son was down bad.
I was down bad because my friends didn't want to hang out with me.
Well, my son, he's I guess he's 7 weeks old now. He
he's
had
getting
a
up
tough
there.
one,
Okay. Well, me and Rhodes were down bad.
but for different reasons.
And we were looking to link. I was looking to link. Rhodes, from what I hear, he had a nice recovery. He's doing better.
Oh, he's back.
Okay.
Big facts.
He's not down bad anymore. That's good.
Is he up good?
Yeah.
Listen, I wanted to catch a vibe. No one wanted to catch one with me, so I had a vibe by myself. I was down bad.
We've all been there. Homesick for the day.
I did have fun just watching basketball though, and just kind of doing nothing.
Hey, if you want to hear Dylan's just insane basketball takes, check out Too Much Dip later today.
Oh, you have no idea what I'm going to say.
Dude,
on
I
that
can't
I don't think
wait.
this
You have
Monday
no
gets enough
idea.
credit for being worse than Super Bowl Monday.
This Monday.
That's a fair
stinks.
point.
Like we have 4 days of just sitting in front of the TV doing absolutely nothing, and like no one complains about how this Monday stinks. I know there's
Yeah.
games today, but this is a shitty Monday.
Listen, we're down bad today.
Big facts.
Dude, facts. Facts. What'd you do this weekend, Dave?
I don't
This
know.
podcast.
Uh,
Was that guy talking about?
I don't know.
I wonder if they can hear on the mic.
No, I don't think they can.
that was our biggest fear when we moved in here. True story.
that the dude next door would just be rowdy. He's a rowdy gentleman for sure.
Dylan, you gonna tell that?
Oh yeah.
You have to. I'm gonna yield some time to you because you.
Oh, what happened?
This was really just a low point for me. I was talking about down bad. So I
No,
was.
this is
this
a
was
high
on.
point.
I think Friday.
It was.
I got an afternoon pump in at Lifetime.
I
at
saw
the
you
gym.
there.
I s-
It was
yep,
full
saw
body
Dave.
Friday.
Yeah. I was there a lot longer than you were. No big deal. But anyway, I was leaving. I
Tactical.
was in the locker room and I was gathering my things, about to get out of there. And this dude walks up to me. He looked mid-20s, I would say.
Were you hanging crank at this point?
No. The crank was put away. I was fully clothed, and this dude walked up to me. He goes, "Hey, this is awkward."
Oh,
It's like,
no.
oh, he's probably just a listener. You know.
Was he fully clothed?
He was fully clothed. Anyway, he walked up to me and said, "This is really awkward." But and of all the people who have approached me because they recognize me from like my Grand X days or like their listeners or whatever, I've never gotten this question ever, or even remotely close to it. He said, "This is awkward, but were you one of the rowdy gentlemen?"
Yes. Yes.
And he said it with an earshot of probably 5 to 7 other grown men. And I just like buried my head. I was like, oh my God. And I think I said,
Call you bury my head in there.
I think I said, Well, the company I used to work for owned that brand, but there's no way I would ever say yes to the question.
Distancing.
No way I would ever say yes to the question you just asked me.
You were no gentleman,
And he
sir.
goes, okay. I thought maybe he was just doing a bit, trying to be funny, but then he like followed up with like talking about the old Ronnie Gentleman videos we used to make. I was like, oh god,
Dude, the tuxedo guy. Those are my favorite.
Dude, that guy was good.
That guy was great.
I'll say it.
So I just
That was a good little video series.
Those were good.
I dipped faster than I've ever dipped from the gym.
Well, when I dipped, we did.
Put my hand up on my
I
hip.
see you doing dips in there.
Don't touch my
Yeah.
hip.
Body weight dips.
Yeah, it's true. I don't need it.
Body weight.
If you strap plates to your
Soft.
waist while you're doing those, you're just showing off. You don't need to
I
do
did.
that.
I did just like a 25, but
It's not necessary.
it is.
I can do like
You weigh more. I weigh 155 pounds though. It's different.
I'm like all chest though, man. That's a
Yeah,
chest
dude, you got
exercise.
the genetic gift of just
I'm a pec boy.
great pecs.
Thanks, David. Wow, it's nice of you.
It
to say
does.
that.
I don't think I'm telling
Wow, thank you.
tales out of
Well,
school here.
Anything nice you want to say about me and my body, or you're just
I'll call you the chicken man because your pecs are dope.
And because your legs, chicken legs. Your legs aren't chicken legs.
please don't call me a chicken,
You're
man.
the chicken man.
Anyway, that
Little
was
fracture over here
really
doing his thing.
really embarrassing moment. I wish I didn't live through it, but
That's
Oh,
almost
dude, Dillon.
that's almost as good as the time when the dude walked up to Mike after a spin class and said, "Hey,
Oh,
do you have any cash on you? I need some money because I'm about to take you to the gas station."
Oh, I remember that dude.
God, imagine Micah's legs after a spin class. Those muscles just
Dude,
Throbbing.
just pumping.
Oh my
The
gosh.
robbing.
Dylan used to come up to me and be like, all I want to do is be a frack star.
Yeah.
That's not true.
What if the guy would have said, weren't you like a frat star back in the day?
I don't know how I would handle that. I would be just extremely embarrassed.
Did you think I maybe put him up to it? Like, did that ever cross your mind?
No, because he was really sincere with his delivery. Like I could tell it was not a joke at all.
So he is in the category of people who is probably unfamiliar with this.
Right.
He doesn't know your name.
Just a big TFM guy.
He doesn't even remember Dorn.
Right.
He just knows that he
I'm
saw you in an RG ad at some point,
Yeah.
probably 6 or 7 years ago, and you have a pretty recognizable face. It's very punchable.
Yeah.
It's
For
very,
sure.
it's
The
a
punching
handsome
is the
face,
most
but
notable
like
part of
you
it.
know, if I were to see you out and I didn't know you, I'd be like, oh, that's that guy that saw that video of like 7 years ago.
That's that
I
rowdy
really want to
gentleman
just
guy.
headbutt that guy.
Okay. Well, I thought you were taking that somewhere else.
No, but in like a good
Right.
way.
I don't know if there's a good way to headbutt somebody, but okay. It was embarrassing, man.
There's definitely a good way to headbutt somebody.
I've never headbutted anybody.
You have to do it like a soccer ball.
I'm
Just
scared
hitting a
to.
soccer
It's
ball.
such an alpha move to headbutt somebody.
I went to a club rugby party at UT a couple times, and the guys would just walk around the party headbutting each other.
love that.
I was
God.
like,
I
this
love
is
that.
Excessive.
Did you catch any of the Sick Nations over the weekend?
No.
Damn, dude, you missed some games, some matches.
Was it the All Blacks?
No. They're not involved in this particular tournament.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's okay.
They're the best though, right?
I think generally, historically speaking, yes, the New Zealand All Blacks are the best. They do that dance thing. It's sick.
It is sick. Well, I'm glad you asked about my weekend.
Yeah, of course.
Saturday, I got into some busy,
Really.
responsibly, of course.
Family business.
Oh yeah, serious business only. And then yesterday, I was able to play golf for the first time in a couple months.
Wow.
Played with our buddy Ben and Barrett Dudley of Club Cool fame, and Michael Weiner, the semi-retired, potentially partially unretired
25%
content person.
retired.
Still doing his newsletter, Micah's Read of the Week. Anyway,
We'll bleep that part out.
I played with them, and it was the weather was perfect. It was fantastic. But I don't bring this up to stunt and say that I had a great time playing golf, which I did. I found something out after the round. I'd been riding in a cart with Micah, and he dropped me off at my car. We were getting out of there. I'm in the basket, and I'm grabbing my head covers and stuff. I noticed that there's a Theragun in there.
Let's go.
I was like, is this your Theragun? He's like, yeah, I got to get the glutes activated. I was like, wait, you were massaging yourself, like when? He's like, oh, before the round, before I tried to get here a little early before y'all got here so I could do
So
it.
he could wail on himself?
I'm like, so he was out there on the driving
He
range,
activated him.
just pounding away at himself. with said
The
Theragun.
glutes.
Maybe he went to theragun.com/scaries and got
There
that
it
thing.
is.
Maybe.
There it is.
Hard to say.
I was very impressed. That's
That's a
pretty-
move.
pretty
That's a move that I
intense.
don't think I could pull off. That's a post-round move.
I am scared to go out and stretch because I like to do. There's a couple of yoga poses, not like downward dog or anything, but like there's a lunge and a twist one that I like to do before I swing just to get the back. And I'm very embarrassed to do it because like most guys, like the old dudes out there, they just drop a ball and grab a wedge and start hitting balls. It's a process for me. I couldn't imagine going out there with the Theragun and just going after the quads.
You think
Going
like
after the glutes.
You think like a sprinkler head's popping up out of the driving range and like going off, and it's just Micah just like mashing
Did
his
he do
fucking
it?
glutes.
On the range or like at his car?
He brought it with him, so he
yeah, I
didn't. He
guess-
clearly
I
didn't
guess
do
you
it
have
in
to
the
do it in
car.
front of
So
other
for
people.
purposes of this story, we're gonna imagine that he was just on the range,
I love that.
just taking cuts and then just massaging. He had some tight spots, I guess, in his fascia.
Gotta love him.
It was electric, dude. He had a couple pars and he let you know about it. You know, he loves to.
Pussy.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what he
his
says.
signature.
So unnecessary.
That's
It
what he
really
says.
is. Like, who are you talking to?
He just doesn't need to be doing that.
No one flexes a par more than Micah.
Literally no one.
Yeah.
But he had a couple pars. Good for him. A birdied 18. Anyway.
That's what keeps you coming back.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I had a great weekend. Took the kid and the dog to the park. You might have seen my gram at DC Rough. Thank you. Well,
I need to have a good soundboard week after last week. People
are too hard
actually
on you.
wondering if it was a bit that I got the wrong one every time. That's not a good look for me. That's not a good look. It's
you-
time to regroup and come back.
So you don't have the.
I don't keep it up on my screen. I probably should.
I
Based
do
on
for
last
too much
week.
dip because I have had one too many misfires.
I've gotten cocky with it, and so yeah. To everyone out there who thinks it was a bit that I was doing it wrong all last week, nah, I was just having an off week. I was down bad. You guys want to hear about my weekend?
Yeah.
I'm kind of over the
Yeah.
weekend now. I just want to move on.
Dude, I didn't really like. It was kind of weird. When you go into a weekend, you don't really have much to do, and then all of a sudden, like you just realize that like you can just do anything you want all weekend.
And
Oh,
you
yeah.
chose not to hang out with your friend Dillon.
No, so instead, I just chose that I was just gonna ratio Dillon all weekend.
Oh, dude, straight facts.
Okay.
Dude,
I'm
I
glad
just-
you brought this
I
up.
just ratioed. How does it feel coming into the office after just getting ratioed all fucking
a lot of it
weekend?
just like I was more impressed than anything because these I don't know how these videos. What? Who made these videos?
Ratio
first of
Sands
all?
over
Dude,
here.
who made this?
Is there some kind of template that you just plug these in and it does it for you?
Dude, don't ask questions, dog.
And I know
I
that,
know how he made.
I
them.
know that the facial expressions you made in those images were fresh. Like you just did those for the videos. You're so smug.
So I take it you learned how to use the app.
I learned how to use the app.
Which app?
I hesitate to say
Don't
the app
say
because
it.
I don't want our listeners to go in and just start making ridiculous videos of us.
Dude, that was incredible.
It was an all-time ratio weekend for your boy.
I showed Parks the one that he was in, and he thought it was the funniest thing he'd ever seen.
I was very happy to see I was involved in it, and then I saw Parks, and I just stood up off my couch. I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
Well, you had a good tweet, and I was like, "Man, like this is Dylan's first like not shitty tweet all weekend. Like
You
I
still
gotta
got me.
bring everything."
Oh.
You still got me.
Yeah, it was Edgy Dave.
Alpha Dave.
Dude, Alpha Dave is another beast.
That's Alpha Dave. That's Dave who was served in the military. That's who that is.
It's Valor Dave.
Yeah.
I like that. Hey, how many times did you watch the one where I was just dunking your head and breaking the backboard?
50 plus. It was incredible. It was incredible.
I also had another big weekend on the cord management front. Are you guys aware of like my cord situation at my apartment with my new TV setup?
I've never
Well, if
been
you'd invite
invited
us over there,
so
then
I-
maybe
not at
I would
all,
check it out.
actually.
Yeah,
but-
so like, yeah, I have a cord situation happening, and so I took some steps to remedy that this weekend because like I can't have people coming at my cord situation.
Did you go behind the wall?
Cut the cord?
Well, the cord has been cut.
Did you go behind the wall?
I have not gone behind the wall yet. Well, technically it is behind the wall, but based on where the person created the hole to feed the cords through, it's still a situation that you have to confront pretty aggressively. So I'm taking steps to do that. I would say I'm about 50% there after this weekend, and I think after the next weekend we're going to be fully cordless.
If you use my drill,
Yeah, I've been using your drill a lot actually,
Good.
to the point where I'm kind of thinking I might need to get that old charger from you,
okay,
catch a charge.
you can do that.
Dude, I also last night, I can't speak highly enough.
There's a backup battery in there, you know.
Oh, there is? Swag.
Yeah. Actually, never mind. That's a lie. It's at home.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Not swag.
That really helps. I also had Trader Joe's soup dumplings last night. You guys ever had these things?
No.
Oh my god!
I don't go
Oh,
to
is that
Trader
what you and
Joe's.
Kayla were talking about?
Dude, they're so good. I am not like a Trader Joe's stand because I feel like whenever I go in there, I'm in like a movie set or something for a grocery store.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
I'm going to say this, though. Their soup dumplings are surprisingly incredible.
Damn.
I had them last night, and all I wanted was more. And then at one point, I just was hunched over in bed with an upset stomach because I think all the dumplings just started like expanding in there.
Oh.
What's the deal with your Tom-Toms, man? Your
Dude, I
Tom-Toms
just
is
eat
down
too many
bad.
soup dumpies.
Down bad.
Okay.
Soup dumpies.
It's dump season.
I got dumps like a truck.
Everybody's pooping.
What? Thighs like what?
I'm going to have thighs like that if I keep on eating these soup dumplings every night. Oh, my God.
These dumplings just went straight to my thighs. That would be nice. I would eat a lot of soup dumplings if it meant I could add a little bit of mass to the legs.
Call me Killian Murphy.
No, he's
Did you
just
see-
a calf boy.
Speaking of
isn't he?
Killian Murphy, did you see the unfair comparison? Killian Murphy and Prince William?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what was up with that?
Just because one is losing his hair and one's not, that's not fair.
Yeah, like, okay, one's a handsome man and a Hollywood hunk.
Right.
The other is a prince.
Although Cillian Murphy's legs are just really something.
His leg game is stupid.
They're too big for his body.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable.
It's like he ripped legs off of an NFL like D tackle, and he swapped them out.
That's facts.
It's like, what are you doing? It is facts, big facts.
Facts.
But yeah, I guess because people are mad at Prince William, pretty much all the royal family because of all that shit, which is fine with me. I don't care. Dunk on him, but it's like, hey, come on, man. Like, yeah, the guy's losing his hair. All
Yeah,
right,
don't
slow down.
dunk on him for his hairline. That's just unnecessary.
You know what?
Thanks, man.
Applaud him for not getting a procedure done.
Makes
which
no
I
sense.
don't know why he didn't. I would have.
But if you're Prince William and someone gives you shit for your hairline, are you like, not a big deal? It's gonna be covered with a crown one day, bitch.
Oh shit! That's the
Dude,
ultimate
facts
comeback.
only.
That is facts.
Facts. I think I heard him say that one time.
Is Prince William still with us? I mean, what's his name? Philip? What's his name?
He's holding on, man. You could convince me that I said this in a group text to Sally and Alyssa that you could convince me that they've already spent too much money on his 100th birthday party and they just have someone inside of his body moving around at this point. No one looks more dead on the TL than Prince Philip right now.
Like the little alien in Independence Day.
Yes.
Like he's just inside, like,
Mm-hmm.
with the joysticks. I don't know what he had. Probably wasn't joysticks, but
It's joysticks, yeah.
He's my favorite character in The Crown. Not a good dude though.
I don't.
He might be a philanderer.
I'm unfamiliar with the Crown.
Dave, you have a big announcement for us today. Per this on the rundown, it says Dave's big announcement.
oh yeah, Dylan's watching The Wire.
Oh, so we already did that.
Yeah, I just wanted to get it. I wanted to make sure I was the one to announce it.
That's good.
It's a good show so far, man. Good show. I see the hype. I see it. I'm gonna slow down so you can catch up, though.
Okay.
I'm gonna hop in with you.
Hop in.
Can we talk Fitbod real quick?
Avon Barksdale, Omar,
You're naming characters.
D.
Do these guys have Fitbods? Is that why you're talking about them?
You know what? A number of them do. Yeah,
Avon, yeah, he's pretty fit, dude.
he used to box.
You know what the hardest part is about working out? It's finding that groove. It's getting in that everyday routine where you're in the zone, you're engaged in beast mode while you're working out, where you're just doing everything and it comes naturally. It's hard getting to that point.
I woke up in beast mode.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, that's because you're using Fitbod.
exactly.
There's no better feeling than finding your stride, and Fitbod makes it easier to find the exercises, pace, and intensity that you get better results by building a fitness program that continually adapts to you. Imagine it adapting to you.
It's huge.
It's
That's
so
all
much better
anybody
than-
wants.
It's better than adapting to something else, like you adapting. I want
Yeah.
something that adapts to me. You have to build the momentum you need for a strong start of the year with 25% off a Fitbod membership right now. We all have fitness goals.
Whew.
Me, I was trying to slim down. Dylan, you were trying to get what, bigger legs or something?
A little bit of everything, really. You want to hear about my workout that has planned for me today?
I do.
Okay. Wow, it's kind of a lot going on here. Chest, back, abs, lower back. All right.
This thing does know you.
Dumbbell bench press, cable row, dumbbell fly, lat pull down, and then a superset of bicycle crunch and back extensions.
And
Let's go.
And this is all within the app being served to you on a daily
Dude.
basis.
Yes.
That's intense. That's gonna blow your back out.
It,
hope it
might blow
does.
your
In a
back
good
out.
way.
I hope it does.
No matter how tough your goals may seem, Fitbod helps you maintain and build the habit to get there with a dynamic program that learns your past workouts and adjusts as you go. So get a stronger start to the year with 25% off your Fitbod membership right now No equipment, no worries. They've got body weight routines for those looking to get fit at home or on the go.
Dude, that's huge for me. Because sometimes I just can't. I don't have an hour and a half to go to the gym.
No.
I gotta hit it on the TV and just go. Check out FitBod. They've got good body weight ones.
Dude, their algorithm uses data and analytics to help you build on your last workout to maximize these results. So whether you're exercising 3 days a week or twice a day, every workout is scientifically proven to be better than the last. And FitBod is super easy to use. It even has HD video tutorials to make learning new exercises a breeze. It integrates with other fitness apps like Apple Health, Fitbit, and Strava. It's got personalized training. It's tough on the budget, but FitBod's only $9.99 a month. Or if you sign up for an entire year, $59.99 per year. That's like half off if you pay up front. That's a good discount.
It's like a little personal trainer in your pocket.
Dude, that's crazy. Sign up now and you get 25% off your membership. Build the momentum to carry your fitness journey through the rest of your year with FitBod. Get 25% off a membership when you go right now to fitbod.me/steam. That's 25% off your membership at fitbod.me/steam. Check out the description of this episode for all the details.
Are they a competitor of your buddy's company, Fit Todd?
Dude, Fit Todd. All Todd does to stay in shape is just eat salads and drink whiskey. It's a really good one.
It's a great diet.
He told me, he was like, yeah, it's my whiskey salad diet. I was like, that doesn't sound healthy, but
Whiskey salad.
at least you look good. Dude, you know what it's time for? Round 3 of Bit Madness, baby.
Oh my goodness.
Let's go!
Are we at the Sweet 16?
I think we might be.
Ooh, sweet.
Not very good at math, but yeah, I think we might be. This is when things get real hard. I think today's going to be the toughest one. If you're unfamiliar with Bit Madness, all the listeners out there have created their own brackets, came up with the bits that have been seeded within here, and yeah, we're going through them and we're selecting them. Should we start it off?
My gosh. Yeah.
Let's go to the rowback region. We have an 8 seed versus a 5 seed. Wow, this truly is madness. Number 8, drinking 1 beer versus number 5, mocha cappuccino. Wow, these are two liquid ones.
This is tough.
This is hard. I'm afraid that I'm gonna have to vote against my friend AJ or KJ here.
Yeah.
So you're going drinking 1 beer.
I just love drinking 1 beer.
Look, it's been a mainstay for a minute around these parts. It's been
Dude,
around.
people love drinking a single beer.
Imagine having 2 beers. It's like, what are you doing?
Could not be me.
No, a 6-pack lasts me throughout 3 weekends.
Facts.
I'm going with you. I'm drinking 1 beer.
I was gonna vote drinking 1 beer too, but I'm gonna vote just so KJ doesn't get shut out. KJ mocha cappuccino.
Pretty much every time I go to the grocery store, I think of you starting the 1 beer fad.
Big facts.
Because that's how it all started. You just talked about how you went to the grocery store one day and had 1 beer.
It's a great segment.
And it somehow has withstood the test of time.
It made the grocery store that much better. Normally it's chaotic, and this is pre-COVID, so you didn't have to worry about that. It's just had a little 1 beer buzz. Not even a buzz, just a vibe. Actually, is what I call it. And I'm just walking through there, just buying groceries and shit. Just like, boom. That's what it's like buying groceries with me. Just reaching on there, put it in the car.
Alyssa told me that you have a cooler in the back of your car, and then you started tailgating the grocery store.
Is that true, Dave?
She's not supposed to disclose that. But that is big facts.
She said you have a Yeti coffin cooler in the back with like 1 million beers to last you throughout the next few years.
Well, sometimes Dillon pawns off parks on me, and I'm like, oh, I don't have anywhere for this kid to sleep, so I just pop trunk and let him sleep in the cooler.
That's cool.
Do you really?
Yeah, I thought you knew that.
Is he comfortable in there?
I don't know.
Okay.
He won't wake up unless he's doing the Undertaker joke.
That's how he wakes up every morning.
Yeah, he has to do it.
Wow. Facts?
Big facts, dude.
Okay.
We got number 3, the horny police.
Yeah, baby.
Versus number 7, as this is the only way she can eat fajitas.
This is good. It's a Sweet 16. You know you're gonna get some good matchups, but this one's
A lot of good bits are going home today, unfortunately.
I don't want to see either of these leave because the horny police gif of Dave has gotten just millions upon millions of views.
Oh, yeah.
I've actually done some research on this, and when you type in horny, you are one of the first things to pop up. How does that make you feel in life?
It's only a matter of time before somebody approaches me in the locker room.
But are you one of the horny gentlemen?
You the horny gentleman? Yes, I am.
Are you the horny guy?
You're technically the horny Karen because you're the one calling the police on the horny gentleman.
Question though,
horny
that,
Darren.
that GIF doesn't say horny on it. So how are people making? How are people making the
There's
connection?
apparently multiple versions of said.
It's
GIF.
also weird that one of the GIFs, when you view it, it shows the word horny when you're watching it within like the search function. But when
it
you
doesn't
drop
when
it
you
into the
post it.
tweet, it doesn't do it.
I love that Dave's the face of the horny police.
Wait, you're the horny guy from Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. This is hard, like, because I feel like the fajita bit is just a combination of like a lot of hilarity.
It's honestly, it's the funniest internet thing in the last year for me.
It wouldn't be what it is if she was ordering, I don't know, some fajita, or sorry, not fajitas, some enchiladas or something.
So
if she needed cheese on her
it-
enchiladas, it wouldn't hit the same.
It was just almost tailor made for this podcast because, just first of all, it's Mika Cena in Dallas, which that doesn't mean much to y'all, but the Dallas backers know. Everybody knows Miko, and it's just funny. It's because it's kind of a total scene and
For me, it's the phrasing that he uses that sends it over the top.
the positive.
As this is the only way
Yeah.
she can eat fajitas. As this is the only way.
Dude, his comma game was on point, if I remember correctly.
I mean, structurally, it is correct, and it's just so pompous the way he phrases it that I
Well, it's
really
the
enjoy
only
it.
way.
As this is the only way. No, there's no other way for her to eat them.
And for that reason, the 7 seed fajitas moves on for David.
I'm gonna co-sign David. I am. I really enjoy the horny police. It's a funny bit, and I
Straight
love
facts.
that you are the face of the horny police. But it's just not as funny for me.
My wife, date night after 3+ months locked up in quarantine, waiting for shredded cheese as it's the only way she can eat fajitas. We've asked 4 people, going on 18 minutes now. Just unreal at the Allen, Texas location. Gotta quit blaming hashtag COVID-19 for crappy service.
I can't speak to the Allen location of Miko, but
Did I not even get to vote here? I was gonna vote for fajitas.
This guy really thought that he was making a strong point, by putting his wife's just distraught face, just totally bummed out on the TL, and he just got flamed off the face of the planet.
Can you imagine asking your 4th person for shredded cheese? The waiter was like, dude, they asked you? Like, okay. He's sitting in the back with a thing of shredded cheese, just not even
Look,
willing to bring it out.
At some point, you just got to eat the fajitas,
Just eat the fucking fajitas.
right? But it's the only way she can
you're
do it.
wasting. I mean, good chicken, good beef.
Yeah.
Animals died for that, and you wouldn't eat it because you couldn't get a little dairy on top.
Sheesh.
And she didn't even touch her Mambo taxi. Like, hello.
I don't know what's in that. Strong drink?
It's a sugary little twist on an old favorite.
They use Everclear?
I don't know.
Didn't they used to call you Mama number 5 because you would just turn up after 5 of those before hitting Uptown?
You can't. They will not serve you 5 of those. Trust me, bro.
We're down to the Vizzy bracket. Number 2 versus number 11. Man, we have a potential Cinderella story in the works right now. We have number 2, Randy's Happy Hour sign-offs versus number 11, Frat Dave. This is difficult.
This is tough because as people were pointing out on @Washed Media on Instagram, Randy's the backbone of the company, apparently. Which okay. This might be a little
Who
strong.
said that?
One person.
Damn, if he's the backbone of the company, I don't know what we're going to do.
You're the front bone.
What bone am I of the company?
You're the Ken bone.
Am I the femur? Will the femur?
Stop.
Dillon Cheveratio.
That was funny.
This is hard. Randy put so much effort into these, but like Frat Dave just does it without even caring.
Yeah, it's two different schools of thought.
Well, I do think my choice.
Frat Dave loves schools of thoughts. Big SMU guy.
Yeah.
I don't think Randy's Happy Hour sign-offs are going to last much longer in the tournament, but I am going to vote them through. And I've said Frat Dave is like my maybe 4th or 5th favorite character that Dave does.
Yeah, that's
Is that a
fine.
compliment or an insult?
It's a compliment. He's got a bunch of strong ones.
Yeah,
And
man,
Fred
that's
Dave
fine.
is good.
If someone told me that something I did was the 5th favorite thing that they saw me doing, I'd feel like, oh.
But
so
what if that thing
not
was
that
widely beloved, though?
That's true.
Like, man, you have all
So
this great
beloved it's an
content.
11 seed.
That's big facts, though.
It had a tough regular season, dude. You guys had some guys miss some games.
Yeah, we had a COVID issue a couple times.
Give me Sassy Wolf Dave. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You'll see, I had Connor up this weekend who's staying at my loft.
Really?
What'd y'all do?
Yeah. We just went out. We were at Notting Donkey. Just
Really?
having some drinks, watching the games. I lost my ass. It doesn't matter.
Is Connor still working for his dad?
Yeah. Yeah, he's working for his dad. He's actually working for my dad, too. My dad's his dad's boss.
I'm voting Frat Dave and putting the onus all over Dave right now.
All right.
Dude, you're covered in onus right now.
Oh, God. It's right where I want to be. Frat Dave moves on.
Let's go. Sorry,
Wow.
Randy. Randy, you might have gotten wronged here, but I think this just shows that on the upcoming Happy Hour Lives that we have scheduled that you just need to bring your A game. I guess Randy fighting the war in Dave's gut biome couldn't get him past the Sweet 16.
Frat Dave's too fun.
Oh, we got a tough one here.
No, we don't.
The final matchup of the Vizzy Hard Seltzer bracket.
This is not a
We got
tough
Dillon
one.
not being able to cook versus. Yes, I did get that first try. People, write that down.
Dude, big ups to Barry Rigby, man. This is easy for me. It's a 1 seed for a reason. Welcome to Wilmot Moves On.
I saw some applications coming through for our through our portal at Wilmons, and I saw that you were trying to get a job as a chef.
If I'm gonna learn how to cook, I want to do it there. So yeah,
We've got a toaster for your steak fajitas.
jerk chicken.
Don't you serve your fajitas just so you put the steak in and then you shoot it out at the table? Like, you know when you fling bread out of the toaster?
That is the only way I can eat them.
You
makes
should just
sense.
learn to be like hibachi. Like a hibachi chef. Like, you'd be really good at it.
Is it crazy that, like, this squad in here has never done hibachi together?
I have no interest.
Austin is not a good hibachi town.
It's weird.
There's
No
not
interest.
a Benihana.
Do you think we could maybe capitalize on that?
You saying start our own restaurant?
Will prawns?
I think we'd have to tread very, very lightly.
Something with wok. You got the wok in there, maybe. I got nothing. It'll come to me.
Circling walk? I don't think that works.
Nah, it's not
It doesn't
good.
hit.
It
It doesn't
ain't
hit
it.
well enough.
It
We'll
ain't
figure
it.
it out.
I knew a guy in Lubbock who had his a hibachi set up in his backyard patio for around his pool, and I was always really jealous of it.
Walk-ons?
Have you considered, I don't know, maybe installing a hibachi grill at your pool that you are also installing?
I don't. Well, that's news to me.
Do you have a community hibachi grill at your community pool, Dylan?
Not yet.
I love you not being able to cook, but like my livelihood is attached to the number 1 seed. I have to go with.
So let's move on. This
The
is-
one
welcome
seat's
to
certainly
Wilmot's.
been more profitable, but I'm going to vote for Dillon not being able to cook.
Welcome to Wilmot's Advances. That's big.
That's tough, man. They gave it was a game till the last couple minutes,
Wow.
but Wilmot's made its free throws.
We're halfway through, folks.
Oh no, this might be the matchup.
Oh, gosh.
In the Miller High Life bracket, we've got number 8 seed Sassy Wolf Dave versus number 4 seed Podcast Week. Actually, let me be the first to say
Wow.
happy Podcast Week to everybody in this room.
been
Randy,
waiting.
happy Podcast Week.
I've been waiting all year for podcast week.
This is tight. It feels good in here.
Waiting all day for podcast week.
What did J-Bone say on the TL about podcast week that was so funny? Like the best week of my life or something?
It was the best week of his life,
I think
dude.
that's what he said, yeah. I can't disagree.
It was just crazy having people from other podcasts on like other podcasts. And we had a whole week of it.
Do you know how stoked I am that we don't have to watch The Bachelor tonight?
I know.
Sorry, I know that's really off topic, but
No,
it
it's nice.
just hit me.
Sally works until 7 tonight, and I told her I was like, hey, let me know what you want for dinner, and I was like, and a little cherry on top of the night. No Bachelor tonight. It's great.
I'm going to show up to Dillon's with the Varsity Blues bikini.
Why? Just cause?
It's 'cause I got extra time.
So are you gonna have gumbo on you?
Yeah, a little shrimp.
Don't show up to my place in a whipped cream bikini unless you have gumbo in your hands as well.
Okay, I'll have the gift of gumbo as well.
What if you had a gumbo bikini?
Oh, I don't know. The logistics of that just don't make a lot of sense. This is tough, but for me,
bikini?
dude, I'm not gonna
doing
vote
that.
down podcast week in podcast week. That would just be weird. So podcast week for me, this is my own opinion. For me personally, podcast week moves on.
The dude was just covered in gumbo. It was
Dude,
weird.
For me, podcast week moves on whether we pick it or not. Like
The answer is podcast.
Podcast week. I mean, no matter what, I don't see anybody stopping it.
I'm voting for Sassy Wolf Dave because he's gonna eat you.
I'm going to eat you.
I'm gonna eat you.
I'm going to eat you.
That's a fourth or fifth.
I'm
Yeah.
voting podcast week, though.
All right, podcast week moves on despite me voting for Sassy Wolf Dave. Sassy Wolf Dave might be, it's a top 3 for me of Dave bits. top. Oh man,
Speaking of
this is the
bits.
matchup.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
This is
Oh,
Dillon's
no.
entire personality.
Everything.
This
We
is
got number 3 Shacket versus number 2 El Glizadente.
this is tough, dude. I don't like doing this.
So I told you I had a glizzy this weekend. It was wrapped in a bagel.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
It's called a bagel dog.
Oh,
And this thing had way more bagel on it than just like your everyday. If you go to the Brugger's down the street right now and get a bagel, this thing pales in comparison to how much bagel was wrapped around this dog.
Really?
Yeah.
That seemed like a lot of bagel for a dog.
It was a lot of bagel
Was
for
it
a
a big
dog.
boy dog?
It was a big boy dog. It was actually a very good dog inside there. The glizzy inside of there was just exemplary.
dude, I had a West Texas dilly yesterday.
But it
What's
wasn't
that?
Wagyu, though.
What's a West Texas dilly?
It's a sausage wrapped in a tortilla.
Oh.
West Texas dilly.
Yeah, you're dilly.
I thought that was just a Texas glizzy.
It's got a number of names. It's regional.
Okay.
Were you glizzy bopping?
I was glizzy bopping.
That's sick.
Dude, no one is eating a sausage wrap while taking it down with a Vizzy. I was.
You're doing the Izzy combo platter?
Mike and I decided on the third hole. I was like, yeah, we should probably go ahead and crack these Vizzies.
Yeah, absolutely. It was you guys teed off in the afternoon.
Yeah, late morning, but it was, normally I like to wait, feel it out, I get the hole 7 and be like, all right, well, might have something going here. It's like, nah, it's pretty apparent early on that the crew wasn't going to set any records.
So you're not going by my recent methodology of drinking on the front 9 hard and then coasting on the back 9.
No, but that's interesting.
I like doing like 3 or 4 on the front and then just having like 1 on the back.
That's a pretty heavy front 9.
Yeah, gets you
But
real
the
turned up.
Vizzies are so drinkable.
Mm-hmm.
I'm voting for Shacket.
Really,
You
no one saw
would.
that coming.
Any reasoning? Or are you done? What's going on?
Yeah, because I hate the El Glizadente bet.
But
That's
we're-
pretty much why.
It's
I
not even
hate it.
Shacket season right now.
I don't even acknowledge it when people tag me and stuff. In fact, I'm going to start handing out blocks for people who do it.
Let
I
me
hate
say
it.
this. Let me
I
say
hate
this.
it.
I'm going to do you a favor here. I'm voting for El Glizadente so it can win this whole tournament and we can be done with it.
No, David, that's not what I want to happen. I want it to be behind us right now.
That's weird.
It's not.
I'm voting for El Glizadente.
God dang it. Y'all doing it just to fuck with me. It's not even that
No,
funny.
we're not.
No, like
It's not that funny.
it was cool. It
People
was really
seem to like it, Dylan.
It was just amazing that like no one thought that we were gonna. It was a tight election. Everyone knows that, and
I didn't think it was that tight.
people are saying that the votes that El Glizadente got, aided in how that election panned out
You
overall.
you stole a
It's
lot
not
of votes.
funny. I don't
Who
e-
dot you cipher votes from?
I eat like 3 hot
Siphon.
dogs a year. Like I'm not even a big hot dog guy.
Okay. I believe that's been proven to be not true.
Oh,
You're literally shaped like a hot dog.
I'm not.
There's
I
video.
just-
There's actual video evidence of you
It's a deep fake.
as a hot dog, dude. No one's deep
It's
faking
a
you as a
deep
hot
fake.
dog.
Didn't some guy dig up
If it's
old
a deep
audio
fake,
of
that
Dylan?
means that you have
going
that you are a
crazy?
hot dog.
No. Someone pulled a quote and falsely attributed it to me on the Reddit page about something about hot dogs. Wasn't me. Just a bunch of jerks.
You're saying it was a deep fake?
Yeah. I can't believe that it moved on.
How did you not do hot dogs or legs when you were in Cabo?
Because I don't want to perpetuate this stupid joke.
When you,
Dylan wore joggers at the beach. He was so didn't want the legs to be hot dogs thing to come to fruition. He's so ashamed of his legs. He's like wearing pants in the
No,
ocean.
I'm not ashamed of my legs. I like my legs.
my biggest regret is not having my friend who helped plan that vacation for you, is not having her have a note ready in the actual hotel room for you that said, "Welcome, El Glizadente."
I'm really. She did put a note in there for me. Very, very thoughtful. But yeah, I'm really glad that it didn't address me as El Glizadente. So moving on.
We got two.
Worst to ever do it.
The worst to ever do it, dude.
Big facts.
We got a number 7 versus number 6. Number 7, there's no way to look that up, versus number 6, spooky season.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say it. I'm kind of surprised there's no way to look that up has made this far.
Really?
Yeah, what kind of... Randy, do you mind zooming out a little bit? I want to see this road to the championship that there's no way to look that up has gone through.
It took
Just a
out.
favorable seating.
It beat Mouth Kissing the Homies? Can we get a revote?
Wow.
It's found its way up against some pretty niche things.
The homie playing GTA.
Mouth kissing the
shouldn't have been a
homies.
2 seed, though.
The homie playing GTA, and And now it's up against something that I don't think is very niche at all, spooky season, which is just a power player.
Yeah. For me, it's spooky season all day, every day. I mean,
The run-ins here.
there's truly nothing better. One of the greatest feelings as a host of this podcast is knowing that we don't have to watch The Bachelor on Monday nights. The second greatest feeling is going to bed on a Monday night in October, knowing that you get to wake up the next morning and enter spooky season.
If you wake up at all.
Like come
I
thunder
love
and stuff.
spooky season so much. It's great.
Donde está the come thunder?
I'd like to give us, actually, I'm going to hold off on that, what I was about to say.
You just get so spooky around that time of year. You know what I mean?
It's
I'll
eerie
just-
in here.
I'll
That's the thing.
say
It's
it.
like big facts.
Spooky season can't get here soon enough.
I totally agree.
Wow. Good
You've done the
point.
impossible, and you've made me go from absolutely hating Halloween season to now just embracing it.
You're a verified Halloween head.
I went and rented a costume, which I never do anymore.
Halloween is such a great holiday.
It's okay.
It's great.
It's okay.
People get spooky. People act a little wacky.
What
It's
did
great.
Randy win as something for Halloween that was
I
kind of
don't
funny?
remember.
What
Let's
was
just move
it?
on. Let's just move on.
Wasn't he was a hot dog that was also a president. Oh, he was El Glizadente. You ever heard of that?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Pretty funny. That's a funny Randy bit. That should have actually made the tournament.
I'm going with spooky season.
Yeah,
Yeah,
spooky
we all
season
are.
goes on.
It's a power
This
play.
was one of the easy matchups.
I am only gonna go. I'm only gonna vote through bits that make us money. Like,
Yeah, good call. Good call. Ooh, this one's hard. It's our final matchup of the day.
oh, this. Why are you guys doing this?
We got
to me?
number 5, Will Mommies versus number 1, Dave texting the homie.
I can't believe Will Mommy's defeated 1940s gangster accents.
Yeah, well.
Are we sure?
Oh, we're sure. I voted the Will Mommies through.
It was a real slobberknocker.
In the Reels clip, you even say it's got to be 1940s gangster accents. Or
I
is
know,
that,
but
is that
I-
from a
Yeah, but
previous.
I went on
Changed.
record saying that I was not going to vote against the Will Mommies
Okay. Surprising
in
to
that
see that.
in that respect.
I know I voted against the Will Mommies.
I got so much praise for my 1940s gangster accent that I'm scared to do it at this point.
Yeah, people were high on
You're like Luca last night. He was 8 for 8 from downtown. I was like, just stop shooting threes.
Yeah.
He shot like one last one, and now he's 8 for 9. Still very, very impressive. But it's like, no, just go out on top.
It's
like,
scary, yeah. Like, you know when Tayshaw was playing for Kentucky and he just like drained one from the center circle? It was like, dude, stop shooting after that. You can't just pull up from the other side of the court.
that is some deep Detroit reference there.
Hey,
That's-
shouts to Blake Griffin dunking for the first time in 2 years in his first game for the Brooklyn Nets. That was really cool of him. Hobbling around Detroit like an old man.
Yeah, what's going on there?
He stopped dunking, and what happened?
He didn't dunk for 2 years in Detroit. Goes to the Nets, plays one game, and does a pump fake from the 3-point line, then goes and
Saw
drives
it.
the
It
lane.
was
Like,
pretty
dude, what's
sick
your
dunk.
problem?
He
People in
used-
Detroit aren't going to like that. We like hard workers.
Dillon hasn't dunked his whole time in Austin.
He used to dunk like nonsense. He used to be like one of the biggest dunkers in the league.
Dude, he just couldn't stop dunking. Kind of like when I'm in the pool with you. I like to dunk you in the pool.
Bitch, try it. We'll see what happens.
Dunking's dangerous. Don't
Tesla,
ever. If you
don't
try to
you
dunk me, just know I'm grabbing something on the way down.
Just know that you're getting dunked when the next time we're in the pool together.
okay.
Big facts.
You want to get into a little pool scrap with me?
yeah,
do so at your
I
own
do.
peril.
I do.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see about it.
Good.
All right then, bitch.
Who you guys voting for? This is hard. I'm voting Will Mommies.
What if Will Mummy's having that little sleepover slumber party thing? What are they doing?
I don't know.
slow
I saw it
down
on your
there.
calendar the other day.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know what you're
Little slumber
talking about.
I
party.
saw that penciled in on your old Cali.
They're gonna.
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna put it on Dillon. I'm voting for Dave texting the homie, just because and you know what? You can't get mad at me because it's just me gassing up the homie.
It's true.
But I'm not sure the stuff you're texting him though.
Well, it's still he's.
I don't
involved.
get to screen these texts first. You're just firing away. Who knows what you're saying?
Does he have
to
red
him.
receipts on?
Yeah, and dude, it's psychotic. I thought everybody had turned those off, but not him.
Mm-mm. He's a bad boy of iMessage.
Does he ever just like want you to know he read something and not respond?
All the time.
Yeah,
He's been breadcrumbing me.
that's savage.
That's ruthless.
I know. Like
That's cold, man.
I'm like, dude, I thought we were hanging out.
I'm
Okay.
going to vote for.
Oh, you're scared. You're voting scared right now.
See, if I vote against the Will Mummys, I'm gonna have to hear about it from them.
That's why I voted first.
They're just gonna bully me on the TL.
I didn't want the onus.
I'll vote for Will Mummys.
Wow.
Wow, you voted against your son.
I voted against.
You've abandoned your
I voted
boy.
against protecting my son.
Is the is the homie in this at all at this point?
Is he gone?
We have no
The
children
homie's
in
been
here
eliminated.
anymore. No children in the Elite Eight.
Wow. All right, set. We got 8.
Wow,
Elite Eight
and then there
coming
were-
to you on Wednesday.
Then there were 8 guys.
Are we going to do Final Four and championship on Wednesday or save the championship for Monday?
I think championship needs to get saved for Monday.
Okay. Okay, then.
Yep, we'll do Final Four and championship next week. Elite Eight on Wednesday. Man, it's gonna be sad when Bit Madness is over.
It's fun. It's a fun ride.
They used to call Dillon Elite 8.
Wait, why? I think I know what you're saying, but I don't want to say it. Let's talk about Harry's.
Too often, we're choosing between quality and a fair price. I hate having to make that. Like being faced with both of those things, it's like, well, I want quality and I want a fair price.
You just want both, really.
But with Harry's, you don't have to choose. They give you award-winning blades at factory direct prices. You know what factory direct means? It means that they're
Direct.
directly from the factory.
Oh,
That's big facts.
I think we like
Factory.
And for a limited time, Harry's is offering their starter set plus free body wash for just $3 at harrys.com/circling back. $3 for their starter set? We've all gotten these starter sets in the mail.
We have. Yes.
Talk about sexy packaging.
Dude, Harry's takes 0 days off when it comes to the branding, and they take even fewer days off when it comes to their actual razors.
You
know
know
how to
I'm in.
package.
You know I'm in. I don't even need to try the product out. Once I see that packaging, it's got me.
Yeah.
But it just turns out their razor is my favorite.
Harry's is amazing. They do a lot of stuff. They deliver a close, comfortable shave at a fair price of only $2 per refill. You ever go to the store and buy razors at the store? You have to go find someone, open up the case.
Oh my God. It's
they're
such a
And
beating.
they're like $600.
Yeah, and Harry's doesn't do that.
Ridiculous.
You can even go to Target and get Harry's. You know that?
I did not know
They're
that.
everywhere these days.
That's very cool. I like
to
Target.
I was running low on some shave stuff one day, and I was like, oh man, I wish I just had some Harry's. I went to Target. Harry's was right there. It was awesome. They also believe in quality so much that they bought their own factory in Germany. They're acquiring factories.
That's pretty unique. You don't see that very often.
That's a flex, too. That's a boss move.
We need to buy a factory at some point.
Okay.
Like a fantasy factory? Do you think Rob Dyrdek's trying to sell his?
Rest in peace, Big Black.
Shouts. Their German factory is one of the select few manufacturers in the world that have mastered technology to create a Gothic arch, the gold standard of razor blade grinding. Grinding?
A Gothic arch. It's perfect for school season.
That's the thunder. Thunder. They also have a 100% quality guarantee. They stand behind the quality of their blades so much that they have a 100% money back guarantee on harrys.com. So for a limited time, Harry's has an exclusive offer for our listeners of our show. New customers can get a Harry's starter set and free body wash for just $3 at harrys.com/circling back. That's an over $16 value for just $3. Saving $13 there, boys. You'll get a 5-blade razor, weighted handle, foaming shave gel, travel cover, and a travel-sized body wash. Think about that. That's loco. It's an incredibly great deal, but act fast while supplies last. Go to harrys.com/circling back to redeem your offer. You guys see this volcano out of Iceland?
I'm glad to have Harry's back. I'll just say it. Love Harry's. What's up with this volcano, though?
I love Harry's, hate hair.
Okay.
Get the hair out of here. Shave it off, throw it in the sink.
What's up with this?
Did you not see the drone footage?
Dude, how have you not watched the drone footage
I
of
just
volcano?
watched a little of it.
Let me guess. You
It's
weren't
hypnotic.
impressed.
It's
You weren't
hypnotic.
impressed because you thought you could outrun it or something.
I mean, I could.
Does anybody want to give a stab at the names of these places in Iceland where this all occurred?
Yes.
Skyr.
Yes.
Dude, Icelandic skier still hits.
Dude, it's got a high protein
Volcano
content.
called. No, I don't want to try it.
No, I want you to do it.
Fagradalsfjall, near Iceland's
Dude,
capital.
I think
of
you've crushed
She
that.
posted some fire on the
Reykjavik.
gram.
Reykjavik. I think I feel better about the second one.
I think you got closer than I got, but it's the first time the volcano has erupted in 800 years.
That's a little bit
Fagradalsfjall.
eye-opening.
Fagradalsfjall. I crushed it.
I feel like you're getting better and better at it.
Yeah.
And they have drone footage to prove it.
How did this drone survive?
I don't know. So Call me crazy. Maybe I'm a little.
It's just built different.
Call me. Do you think the drone is built different?
I mean, I would imagine so. It survived very close to a volcano.
Yeah.
It was like buzzing the tower.
Yeah.
People are like huddled around this volcano watching it erupt.
I don't like that.
I'm not an expert when it comes to volcanoes erupting, but when I see a volcano erupting, I think my first reaction is to run from this volcano.
They're just like high-fiving when like there's a pop-off.
They probably listen to Circling Back, and I was like, all you got to do is outrun it when it starts to come at you because it doesn't move that fast.
Dude, it moves that fast.
It's hot liquid magma. It's lava. It's not fast, dude.
How many active volcanoes are there in the U.S.?
116.
I'll say 78.
No, they're probably like 24.
The Yellowstone one is the
24.
one you gotta worry about, right?
24.
169.
Oh,
Nice.
That's from the U.S. Geological Survey
They don't know
that
anything.
assesses and monitors hazards at volcanoes within
That
the
they
United
even
States
know
and its
about.
territories.
They can't even look stuff like that up, though.
That's in the U.S. or North America?
It says U.S., but I mean, that's also just based on Google and not an actual click-through
Dude,
on
that's-
the article, so it could be wrong.
That's not facts, though. Where's the closest volcano?
You can't look that up.
I know. Where's the closest one? David, you don't know.
Here, let me hop on.
How many are in Hawaii?
I just typed in volcanoes near me.
Would you just ask one question at a time, Dillon? Jesus.
What are you seeing?
Well, do you know where the majority of volcanoes are in the United States?
Hawaii?
Alaska,
Dillon's bedroom?
of which there are 141 volcanoes.
What?
That seems like a lot of volcanoes.
Holy cow.
Wait,
California
where?
has 18, Oregon has
Alaska.
17, Washington 7, Hawaii only has 5, Utah 4, Idaho 4, and New Mexico 3.
How many does Texas have?
Settle.
I don't even know if it's on the list, dog. You guys don't even have lakes here.
We have one. We have one. Real
Literally
lake.
one.
Oh, we got Great Lakes up in Michigan. Shut up, dude.
Not
them
even
all.
that
Name them all
great.
right now, dude.
I don't
Can you
want
name
to.
them all?
Huron.
Superior. Erie. Michigan.
Erie, Michigan.
Huron? What
Yeah,
else?
put some
How
respect
many are
on the
there?
Huron.
4?
Five.
5? Did we name them all? Michigan, Erie, Huron,
Glizzy.
Superior.
Ooh, you're missing the one.
This is pretty embarrassing.
Wow, Canadian backers are just screaming right now.
I don't care about
Lake
that.
Ontario. dude.
Ontario.
Come on, dude.
Guys.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have gotten that, honestly. You give me all day, I wouldn't have gotten it.
Which one's in the near the UP?
Lake Superior separates the UP from Canada.
Or like inferior.
Do you guys have any desire to go to Iceland? That seems unnecessary. I
Yeah,
don't
what
think
are
you
you
need to
doing?
shoot
The name of
strays.
Lake Superior is so cocky.
It's one of the deepest lakes.
Is that why?
It's the
They're just
deepest
super
Great
cocky?
Lake. I know that for sure.
You'd never go to the bottom of it.
You're right. My head would cave in probably. You don't think about water pressure? You fucking God, you don't know anything, dude.
I'm different.
You're no,
Pressure doesn't do shit to me.
we'll see about it. You got on the bottom of a pool. You're here.
You're the ear guy.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you have the ear issues.
You can't just take.
Did
the
you ever get
complete-
that taken care of? What
Yeah,
happened?
dude. I got
some eardrops?
antibiotic ear drops.
Did you go to a dumpster, like, and get some
No.
drops?
Based on how much stuff was coming out of your ears, I heard the geographic people said that it might be a volcano in Austin, Texas.
Remember I talked about they checked my hearing and
Gosh.
everything there?
How'd it go?
I don't know.
What?
Dylan.
Okay, that was.
Dad joke, dude.
I'm not even a dad yet. I can't be involved in that kind of.
Didn't you just pay somebody to put their mouth over your ear and just suck?
That's disgusting. He did suck out some gunk though.
Okay. All right.
Stop!
Didn't need any of
Oh
that.
my God!
That's what it sounded like.
You're the guy that doesn't like mouth noises, and you just did a slurp noise into the microphone for all the people at home.
I did. Yeah.
Cars are just swerving off the highway right now after hearing that.
I'm sorry.
You're disgusting.
You somehow made the ear suck comment like less offensive with that, what you just did.
Yeah. You're welcome. I got your back, Dave.
Thank you.
I could see Chris Pontius doing some kind of challenge called the ear suck.
Dude, how wild is it that the Wild Boy himself?
He was
I'm
so
surprised.
uncomfortable. in
Did
that
they ever do
video.
any volcano stuff on the Wild Boy?
I think he was like probably pretty high.
He's perma-stoned at this
Volcano
point.
stuff?
I'm gonna go back
Right.
and watch some Wild Boys. I know I said that last week, but rewatch The Wire, rewatch Wild Boys. Doesn't get any better.
Damn.
Okay, I just Googled Wild Boys volcano, and the description of the episode that comes up is absolutely hilarious.
Is this where they ate something and it jacked up Steve-O's stomach?
So this is from Costa Rica that aired on May 16, 2004. It says, Chris and Steve-O jump into the jungles of Costa Rica where they encounter a small Central American Indian tribe known as the Malaco, who proceed to beat them with poisonous plants. The boys also praised the Jesus lizards for its ability to walk on water, cook a steak in a volcano mud pit, and groove to the deadly movements of one of the most dangerous snakes in the world, the fer de lance. I don't know if that's how you say it.
Did they cook a steak in a volcano?
Mm-hmm.
But you've never done that.
That's sick. I haven't.
Dylan would just bring a microwave to the volcano and just fire it up.
Toaster.
Put it in. I don't have anything else on this volcano other than it's
cool footage.
I just want to be around a volcano when it's going off
That's
in
the
a
dream.
non-threatening way.
That's the dream.
Hey,
Can we
wasn't
go to Iceland this week?
Yes.
Do they allow Americans in right now?
there a certain? Didn't it say something right before it erupted?
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
There it is. That's what it said.
I am betting 1,000 on the soundboard today. I just want to put that
When you
out.
hear that, you know it's go the other
you
way.
gotta start running.
It's about to explode.
It's over.
Dude, live look at my bracket. Right?
Wow.
Dude, you crushed that.
Dude, I need more bracket content on my timeline.
Dude, I don't think I'm going to win this year. How's your...
For like the 5th year in a row, I didn't fill one out. I'm just one of those
God,
guys.
you're boring.
Same, dude.
You just watch the games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
probably
really
more
fun watching
enjoyable,
the
yeah.
games
Yeah.
without having like your bracket hovering over your head and just being like, all right, I'm taking the lower seed.
I've
let's
really
roll.
enjoyed it, minus the Texas game. Really enjoyed watching.
Wow, that was a pretty good game.
Yeah,
Right
you
down
gotta
to the-
be-
it got down to the wire.
You got to be happy for
The Wire's a good
Abilene
show.
Christian, man.
I'm
We'll
actually
talk about
rewatching
that
it.
on Too Much Dip.
You guys want some Will's breaking news?
Yes. please.
Brett's too busy getting grams off in Lake Tahoe.
Must be nice.
Actually, he hasn't put one on the main feed yet. He's probably clamoring for one right now.
Oh, yeah.
Is that why he's not in the studio this morning? He was just like, he took an extra night.
It's
Do you guys
gonna-
want UFOs, racing, or donuts?
Ooh, donuts. I know 2 of these already.
Cool.
Don't ruin the segment.
Cool, Mr. Fucking...
Just fucking share it.
You know, Krispy Kreme's giving away a free donut to everyone that's vaccinated. You can get a donut a day for every day for the year.
That's good. Just tank your immune system as you test it with the
You
the virus.
know, America has an obesity problem, David. You hear about this?
Yeah, it's very serious.
I know.
It affects millions of people.
But having said that, that's a bomb-ass donut. They know what they're doing.
Do you guys want to hear
When
what
you get them fresh.
a response to this tweet? This woman has a very Karen-looking Twitter avatar. She says, no thanks. Not an incentive for people to eat sugar and add empty calories to their already unhealthy eating habits.
It's not an empty calorie.
She said, what's next? Free cigarettes or a shot and a beer?
That sounds
This
tight.
emoji.
Dude, cigarettes and shots and beer.
If there's a company out there that's giving out free cigarettes and shots and beers to people that are vaccinated, then I want to be a part of that company.
That'd be a wild.
Ooh, I
a
can't
wild
wait
play.
till you get to season 2 of The Wire.
Do they
People
give
getting
they
shot,
give away
drinking
cigarettes
beers?
and beer.
You the guys who work on the docks, let's just say
no
they're
spoilers.
I'm not, but I'm just saying that there's some their bar behavior is something you'll probably
Does he might
enjoy
get got?
watching. Yeah, it's The Wire. Yeah.
I got donuts yesterday for a little guy. We had ourselves a little time. It was
Cool.
fun.
Then you voted him out of Bracket Madness, so or whatever
Yeah,
it is.
He's not gonna know about it.
I'm going to tell him that you voted against him. Do you guys want racing or UFOs?
UFOs.
I think I know the UFO story, but let's hear it.
Dude, big UFO shit coming out of the U.S. government. It says upcoming Pentagon report will detail difficult to explain UFO sightings. They know the people are clamoring for it. A forthcoming government report will reveal evidence of UFOs breaking the sound barrier without a sonic boom and other difficult to explain phenomena.
How's that possible?
Aren't you? You're a big fan of the word phenomena, right?
How can you break the sound barrier without hearing it? When there's no boom.
You're going to have to ask the aliens that, because I don't think the government has a good way to
Yeah,
explain
it's kind of
this.
the issue, Dylan.
There are a lot more sightings than have been made public.
Well, duh.
John Ratcliffe, the top intelligence officer under President Donald Trump, told Maria Bartiromo. Some of these have been declassified.
Killing it here.
Rolls right off the tongue.
This is, we knew they were releasing this stuff, but it's interesting the lead up to it and how they're kind of desensitizing us to what may be to come.
Isn't that like
To
the
what?
easiest way to get people on your side is to start declassifying alien shit?
Probably.
Declassic. Never mind. I was gonna try to do the thing.
It
Too
didn't-
many syllables.
It didn't work.
I know. I got caught up in all the
Yeah.
syllables.
I see where you're going because of the Sean, but classification.
Declassification.
Nah.
No reading.
I think we're good.
Yeah, I mean,
No reading.
Once they declassify it, though, we would be reading the reports, right?
Damn, you're right.
yeah, unless someone's going to read it for us.
Unless, okay.
You guys want the racing news?
Yeah.
Oh, it's race week, baby. Dave, you're going to be an F1 boy this year.
Let's go.
I'm making sure of it.
F1 is so tight.
I'm making sure of it. To be honest, I'm surprised. It's so if you're not familiar, F1 does start this upcoming weekend. It's gonna be very exciting. Drive to Survive was released on Netflix this past weekend, and I've only watched the first 2 episodes because I'm trying to extend the pleasure. And I have to say,
How many episodes are
I'm
there?
edging the series. Hard to say. I think 10. They don't show George Russell's race from last season, which is a little frustrating.
Dumb.
Stupid. But overall, it's been a great series so far. If you want, it's the easiest way to get into a very fun sport.
There should be a Haas racing fan.
Why?
Because they suck.
Damn, dude.
You know?
I'm already in on the Red Bull team.
That's
Yeah, because
Will's
you like
team, too.
you like an underdog story, right?
Absolutely.
You like he likes Van Stappen?
Verstappen?
Verstappen.
Dude, you need to remember that. If you're going to be an
Verstappen.
F1
No,
guy,
I
that
know.
can't be a
I know,
name
I
that
know.
you just
I know.
forget.
No,
I know.
man.
I know.
You call him by his first name. You're just all about
Max.
Seb and stuff.
He's Max. You like Max Verstappen?
Yeah, I'm a big Verstappen boy.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that. We were just talking about it before the pod about like people talking about him by their first name. You can't be like a Seb guy.
I want to be a Ferrari guy.
They stink though.
I know, but like I've always been a Ferrari guy.
I'm a Ferrari family guy. Shout out to Okie State. You're
Oh yeah, that guy. AJ Ferrari. is that
AJ
his name?
Ferrari.
AJ Ferrari slaps.
That dude's a problem.
Are you going to be in this season, Dave?
Yeah, I will. If it means we can do some content,
You gonna catch up though? You watch the first 2?
I don't know. Just tell me. Send me the
No,
link.
just watch the most recent one.
What's
and
it
then
on,
you're gonna
HBO?
need to do some looking stuff up. I know we're anti looking stuff up because you can't. But
Yeah,
you're gonna
but
have to.
how?
You're gonna have to do. I'll send you some resources for what to look forward to this year.
If you send it to me, I will watch it.
These cars, David, they're just so finely tuned, man. You know, it's just
Yeah,
a
I
real,
get it.
It's a real piece of machinery there.
The timing of this
built
couldn't be
different.
more perfect. I know
Yeah.
everyone was really upset in the too much dip world when the sailing stopped, when the America's Cup finally came to a close and New Zealand won. And now that we
Exactly.
have this other thing, I think I'm just gonna start like horseshoeing myself into too much dip with just like Euro sports segments.
Let's
every
talk
week.
F1, man.
Do it.
think
Let me watch a couple eppies.
Okay.
Well, I'll put the wire on hold so you can catch up, and Dave too. You got to pee too.
I have to be so.
Let's
bad.
get out of
I'm
here
about to roll
then.
my pants, dude.
I think we should do another segment.
No.
The tinky
Veiny
segment.
face kid.
No, get out of here.
Bye.